Another week, another great episode of Doom Patrol. An episode that surprisingly didn't actually have the Doom Patrol in it, or at least not the current members. Instead, the episode follows the former member, Dorothy Spinner, and other characters like Morley Corrupt, Space Case, and Danny the Street. The character I want to talk about first is Space Case. I recently made a video about Space Case in our comic book history, and how I thought the promo photos looked just like her and just like how she came out of the comic, in more cases than one. And after watching the episode, I have to say, I thought she was even better than her comic book counterpart. A character who I loved, by the way, and I love how Dorothy read her comics, which is how she got into the story. As well, the character, of course, in the comics comes out of the comic, too. Dorothy isn't involved in it, and I think this is a very clever way to do it without it being all messy and complicated. Also, Space Case's powers I thought were very stunning to watch, and I really hope she uses them more in the series, and I hope she joins the Doom Patrol full time. Next, I want to talk about Dorothy. I think this episode really just showed how much she's grown and matured since only season 2. And she came across far more competent this time, and I love seeing Candlemaker again. I really miss Candlemaker, even if he killed 2 of my favorite Jane personas. I also really hope Dorothy sticks around full time. I like that she has some things that were left unsaid of her father. That either being hate, love, etc. Next, I want to talk about Morley Corrupt. I was really happy to see her again. I liked how strong she was when those Transformers were making fun of her and her friends, and how she just ignored them, and how she kept going. And then also at the end, she said that she needs to go back in the world and fight back. And that there are people in the world that are actually good, because things aren't always black and white. They're not all just bad. There are definitely some people who are willing to help. So I really like that moment. I also love how she kind of takes on a mother figure or a kind of cool aunt figure for Dorothy, and I like how she was very protective of her. Next, I want to talk about Danny and the Street. I was really happy to see them again. I really liked their and Dorothy's friendship. It came across also possibly parental even, or perhaps it's more of a situation where Danny really feels like it's something that they just have to do due to the fact that Niles is gone and Dorothy doesn't really have anyone. Regardless, I think Danny and really just came across as a very nice individual who is technically a street that is just all over, in my opinion, a very nice person. And I really like how they were just trying to give safe spaces to people who needed them, and that included Dorothy at the moment. Next, I want to talk about Dead Boy Detectives. Now, they didn't actually appear, but they were name dropped. I'm just mentioning them because I want to ask a question. Has anyone heard anything about that spinoff yet? Because I haven't heard anything except for it's still in production. I have not heard any casting announcements. I haven't heard literally anything. So, is it happening or isn't it? Because a lot of DC properties and a lot of other things all just got canceled by DC. So is Dead Boy Detective still going to happen, or is that really up in the air at this point? And that's it. Like always, please like, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye.